Would I be the a-hole if I told my husband he is bathing wrong? Am I the a-hole for using my friend's toothbrush without telling her?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yes, you are. Am I the... Scary.
Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I wish she was never born? Guys, what the heck?
Am I the a-hole for calling the school bus chauffeur a... Am I the a-hole for ignoring my boyfriend in public? Would I be the a-hole if I told my boyfriend saying I love you makes me uncomfortable? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is CBC, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being a real one. I appreciate you guys so much. Just wanted to say that today I'm filming something very different. So it's not a vlog, it's a sit down video, but I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. So I'm gonna be doing Am I the A-hole? So it's a subreddit forum where people, they come on here and they express their dilemmas, their situations, and they actually rely on people's opinions on whether or not they're a-holes in that situation. These are wings. I don't know. There's barbecue, there's tikka, barbecue, and buffalo. Am I the a-hole for using my friend's toothbrush without telling her?
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Yes, you are. You're the a-hole. Yeah, I don't even have to read this. I, female, 24, stayed over at my friend's place for the weekend. We've been really close for years. Sharing You're trying to justify it. Don't guilt trip me into justifying that you guys have been close for years. Sharing clothes, makeup, even beds when we travel. So I didn't think much about it at the time. The first night I realized I forgot my toothbrush. And that was when you were supposed to go to the nearest gas station and get one. It was late, we'd been out drinking, and I didn't want to bother her, so I just used hers because my breath was so bad. I would have asked, but she was already asleep. I rinsed it really well before and after, so I thought it was fine. No, you did not rinse it very well. Guys, I'm spiraling. I can't get through the story. I think also the reason why I'm struggling to just get through the story is because I feel like, what if this has happened to me before? Okay, I don't have friends and family that are so like inconsiderate and slow.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
But anyway, the next morning I told her that I used it and she got super mad, saying it was gross and not the same as sharing lip balm or something. But she woke up before me and used it before I got a chance. Sorry guys. Wait, guys, that is so wrong on so many levels. I get that it's gross, but she thinks I shouldn't have used it at all and just needs... Wait, why are you even asking if you're the a-hole or not? Like, is it not written in the stars? Is it not obvious? Why are you going on Reddit and looking for people's opinions? Are you struggling to fully comprehend that you were wrong in this situation? I'm sorry. It's a big deal. You're the a-hole, sorry. Would I be the a-hole if I told my boyfriend saying I love you makes me uncomfortable? I'm uncomfortable saying I love you because my dad used to abuse my mom, then sit me down and ask, you don't think I'm a bad dad, right? And make me say I love you too before I could go back to watching SpongeBob or something.
Talo. Sorry.
I do not say I love you to anyone else, including my friends and family. I prefer to express it through actions. Okay, that's valid. There's many people that I know that prefer to express it through actions. I get that. This is my 22 female first serious relationship with my boyfriend, 25 male, and his second relationship. We've been together for 2 years. He said I love you 16 days into dating and a month into us knowing each other. I was very surprised because I thought people dated for like 6 months before saying that. No. Sometimes people say it like the first day they meet you. I don't personally, I don't believe in love at first sight. I don't know, I could be wrong. I believe in interest at first sight. Yeah, there are people who actually do it on the first day, like they see you and they're like, hey mamas, me I love you. Not my vibe. I was very surprised because I thought people dated for like 6 months before saying that. No. I asked him why, and he said he just knew how he felt and wanted to say it. I thought it was kind of crazy, but he did not pressure me to say it back, which was the most important. 3 months later, you still haven't said I love you. Okay, fine. I said it because I meant it. I do love him. We talk every day, and now he initiates it, and at the end of every call, I know this makes him happy, so I thought I would just get over it. But it still bothers me a lot. It has begun to feel routine, and I don't want to feel like that anymore. But there really seems to be no good to talk to him about this without hurting him. Would I be the a-hole? Yeah. Also, I don't know, speak to him about it. Maybe he'll understand it, and then you don't have to be forced to say I love you back. Because I know I've been in this situation, especially, I don't know, I don't want to speak too much about it, but I've been in a situation where I did say I love you too at the end of the call to someone, even though I did not feel that way in the moment or at all. And it does feel like routine, like you have to actually say it back, and it's not the greatest feeling ever. So I think the best thing to do would be to just have a conversation with him. And it's very hard though, because I feel like a lot of people need reassurance in a relationship. Like, it's important to be reassured, guys, but I don't know, that's just me. Guys, you're not gonna believe this next one. Would I be the a-hole if I told my husband he is bathing wrong?
I don't like where this is going.
I, 31 female, and my husband, 31 male, have been together a total of 2 years, but known each other for about 20 years. Okay, that's a long time. But 2 years, so you guys were friends, maybe? He has been complaining that his side of the bed smells and his towel smells.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I am very diligent on changing the sheets every 2 weeks, if not every month, and wash towels diligently as well. He doesn't use any loofah or washcloth to bath, just his hand with a bar soap. Oh no, he is not bathing then. Just your hands. Like, I get if you're washing your face with just your hands, but your body. I've been told that could be why when he sweats he doesn't smell great. Okay, does anyone smell great when they sweat? But no, I'm not defending this. You guys, use some sort of wash towel, bruh. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, why are you against it? Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to say it nicely without being mean, but because I know it could hurt his self-esteem. Would I be the a-hole if I gave him a loofah or something and say it's because you don't use this kind of stuff is why you stink, or am I wrong altogether? You wouldn't be the a-hole, but obviously I think it's good that you approach it like better. Don't say that's why you stink, because if you say that, then you're gonna cause problems, like serious problems. But just structure it in a way where he doesn't feel like, oh, like I'm being attacked or like you're hurting my self-esteem. Structure it in a better way, but like I think you should do it so you wouldn't be the a-hole. With people saying change sheets more frequently, I have a disability that makes doing that a little difficult, so I need help and I tend to nag when I need to do it. I feel like changing sheets should be a weekly thing in your household, especially if you have a husband that struggles. But obviously you have a disability and it's very hard, but I think he should also assist you with changing those sheets, especially if he complains that his side of the bed smells. If he's the one that's complaining about it, then he should also help you change it, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he needs to bath properly. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you should tell him. Just be like, hey honey, so I think that we should have a conversation regarding our hygiene. I think this is something that we really need to look deeper into and see if there's anything that we can change or improve on. And from my side, maybe you can identify something you could do better so that he doesn't feel like attacked, I guess. Maybe you could look at, instead of brushing my teeth twice, I'll maybe aim for 3 times a day and have like regular mints. But on your side, what do you think we can improve on? Because I think washing your body with just your hands is not as effective. So I think we should look into loofahs or like wash towels. See, just slide it in. The a-hole for asking my ex to move out sooner after we broke up. We broke up earlier this week after 5 years. It wasn't a complete surprise as we've been having troubles the past few years, but I've been trying to address them and improve our relationship. But our differences are too irreconcilable for her. She's starting a master's program in 6 weeks across the country, which we had been planning for. When we had the talk, she offered to get an Airbnb or short-term rental somewhere until she moved. To which I replied, I'll sleep on it. Guys, it's never that deep. Okay, anyway. I've been covering rent since she's been in school to prepare for this program, and it's in my name. While I understand her reasoning for the breakup and realize it's the right move, it's very hard for me to be around her now. She's doing everything she can to stay out of my way and minimize time at the home, but knowing she's still there and seeing her is incredibly painful because I still love her, and part of me gets hopeful whenever I see her. Yo, this is a tough situation to be in. I feel like you guys can't be living together. You guys broke up and it's difficult. I can just imagine because it's like we're no longer together, but we share the same space. And with you, I get because you still love her. You feel like, oh, maybe today when she comes home, I'll just prepare something to eat and see what the vibes are. But maybe she's moved on because you have been trying to save the relationship, she hasn't. So it's a very sticky situation to be in. Tonight I said I'd take her up on her offer and she was reluctant to accept it. She said that 6 weeks wasn't that long to coexist, but I think it's more painful for me given the situation. Valid. That's very valid actually. I feel like I'm the asshole now, but I need some perspective. She's been climbing out of debt for the past few years while taking classes and finding a 6 month lease while obviously and finding a 6 month lease will obviously add to that. She'll have a great salary after her program, but still, am I the a-hole for asking her to move out until she moves across the country? No, you're not the a-hole. I think she needs to move out ASAP Rocky. Guys, I don't know how people like still manage to coexist with their exes. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. I feel like it's not the easiest thing to do, and I feel like a lot of people actually do it out there, but it's not reasonable. And I feel like I get it. Like, she needs to move out. I'm sorry, you're not the a-hole. Just tell her to move out. Tell her you're fed up. I'm joking, don't be rude, but like, have that conversation with her. It's for the better. I think it's good for your mental health, and you need to put your mental health first. So your mental and emotional health, because you're gonna spiral. So every day you have to see this ex of yours. You guys are exes. It's gonna be hard also for you. Like, it's gonna be very hard for you to also like move on from the relationship if you're seeing her every single day of your life. So tell her to move. Oh my gosh, this one's loaded. Am I the scary? Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I wish she was never born?
What?
Guys, what the heck? I, 18 female, have a sister, 13 female, who makes my life miserable. I've resented her from a very young age.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Guys, how do you resent your sister? I was an only child with a single mom living with my grandmother. I was, and still am, very close to both of them. My mom met my stepdad and moved us 8 hours away, and soon after I had my sister just before my 5th birthday. My entire life changed after she was born. My mom was working full-time, taking college courses, and mentoring other students. For years, this was my life, and my sister was an extremely demanding child. It took my mom over 3 hours to put my sister to bed, and it was really hard for me to hardly see my mom, and then only get a good night because of my sister's needs. As we have gotten older, I realized that there has always been high expectations on me to do things properly, and while they will accept bare minimum effort from her, well, she's a teenager, but yeah, she should be learning how to do things actually at her age. Get where you're coming from, in a sense of like, not everything should be put on you, especially if it's the two of you guys. She could do the small things. For example, if I do the dishes, I have to do them all and hand wash whatever won't fit in the dishwasher, as well as clean the whole kitchen spotless. But when she is asked to do the dishes, it is okay that she puts dirty dishes away in the cabinet.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Why would you put dishes away in the cabinet, like dirty dishes? She overlooks the dishwasher, which causes the dishes to come out with a gross film on them. She won't hand wash anything, and don't even think of asking her to clear off the countertop. It's not just that, but she completely destroys the bathroom only when I have to share with her. She leaves her dirty clothes on the floor for weeks. She rips up toilet paper and paper towels and leaves it on the counters. She brings food into the bathroom and leaves it there. She doesn't flush the toilet. I've been dealing with this for so long, and every time I get mad and ask her to clean it up, she starts trying to act like she's grown and tells me to clean it up if I don't like it. That's a bit sassy.
Pooja, what is this behavior?
I'm sorry, I kicked it by mistake.
You can't kick it by mistake.
Then pick it up if it bothers you.
No, you will pick it up.
You don't tell me what to do.
I can tell you what to do.
You do not tell me what to do.
You
do not tell me what to do.
Or what? Are you going to hit me?
Do you want it?
I don't want
Because you're
to.
asking for it. You're dying for it. Get off my back. Got it?
Your sister's a bit sassy. She has the worst attitude. She thinks she knows everything and just does whatever she wants. When I complain to my parents, they'll tell her I'm right, but they won't enforce anything. So okay, your parents are on your side most of the time and they say that yeah, you're right, but they don't really help you in the situation. Essentially, I'm so sick of it. I'm in college and only work part-time, so I can't move out, but I also can't continue to live like this. She steals and destroys everything of mine, and it makes me want to rip my hair out. I really do wish she was never born.
FBI, open up!
As awful as wait, what? Wait, guys, wait. I'm processing this because wait, what do you mean you don't? This is crazy to read because I have sisters, both younger and older, and no matter how much like I get frustrated with my younger sister, actually sometimes, well, she's actually, I think the more she grows, the more we're better understanding of each other, which is really nice. And I'm also trying to kind of be patient with her, but like I would never in a million years say I wish she was never born, because she is my entire heart. Like I really love my sister, and I feel like these type of things are very frustrating, especially when you're in the moment. And I feel like you wrote this like directly after this happened, and I don't think you hate her. She's your sister at the end of the day, and I feel like you have to embrace that relationship. Like you have to actually embrace the fact that like you have a sister now and you're not the only child anymore. I hate her. Oof. Today her and I got in yet another argument. Okay, like I said, you wrote this after an argument happened. Today her and I got in yet another argument because she was interrupting me while I was on a class Zoom call. She was making a worse mess by doing chores, and after her telling me to go live with my real dad, I finally laughed and told her I wish she was never born because she makes everyone's lives, especially mine, miserable. And just to clear some things up, no, she does not have a disability that prevents her from fully comprehending things or acting out. She has a history of doing things no child her age should be doing, but is unfortunately common for kids to do in the city we live in. She is an extremely good liar, so she gets away with a lot from our parents. I'm so sick of it. Okay, you're clearly frustrated, and I understand it makes sense when you're in that kind of situation, but I'm gonna say you are the a-hole because you can't tell someone you hate them and you wish they were never born, especially your own siblings. So you are the a-hole, but I also think she is the a-hole, but she's also 13. But also, I'm not trying to justify anything. I feel like a lot of training needs to be done, especially if you feel like you can't really do or enforce anything. Your parents have to like step in here, because now it feels like it's getting extreme. But other than that, I feel like if nothing changes, the best thing to do would be to just hang on for now and look into moving pretty soon. And I know you're doing a part-time job and you're studying, but I feel like you need to save up. You have to move for your own sanity, I guess, because if nothing changes, then and your relationship actually might be better once you move. You might have a really like good relationship. So am I the a-hole for ignoring my boyfriend in public? I, female 20, and my boyfriend, male 22, have been dating for a few months. We met in one of our college classes. Things have been rocky between us, but I love him, so we make it work. Our main disagreements have come from his side, many that I come across as nonchalant, for lack of better word. Well, this is my first relationship, so this is all new to me, but I'm never purposefully malicious. Anyway, today I was sitting in my college quad and I saw my boyfriend on the other side of the lawn on the phone. I was with a friend and decided not to go up to my boyfriend since he seemed busy. I didn't think anything of it. Later today I was at my boyfriend's apartment and I told him about this. He got upset that I didn't approach him and accused me of not wanting to be seen with him in public. Long story short, he kicked me out of his apartment shortly after. Ooh, he's a bit dramatic. Aren't we a tad bit dramatic? I guess I can see his side, but I don't think it's that. I don't see his side. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see. I haven't cleaned my lens. I can't see his side. He's the a-hole. Cause why are you like? It's not that deep, bruh. The fact that she even went and told him about it goes to show it's not that deep. So maybe he thinks that like, yeah, maybe you're embarrassed of him or anything because you're not trying to like greet him in public like a normal girlfriend would do. But I don't blame you, dude. Like he was doing his own thing, you're doing your own thing. It's not that deep. Am I the a-hole for calling the school bus chauffeur a bitch? For context, I used to get a school bus to and from school and the chauffeur was not very nice. Now this school was a mainstream with an ASD unit and I was in the ASD unit and only the ASD unit got the bus. I say bus, but it was more like a van, and sat at the back was a boy who was higher on the spectrum than me, and he was so quiet that there have been occasions where I forgot he was there, and I overheard the chauffeur say to the driver that he was an annoying prick. So I popped up saying, if you're saying that, maybe you shouldn't be working for an ASD bus. Period. But she didn't respond to that. It happened a few more times till the last day I got on that thing. I climbed into the bus and said, hi. And period. No, wait. We respect our elders here, guys. We respect our elders even when they're wrong sometimes and you feel like, nah, this person is just being very like annoying and very and whatever. You have to really respect your elders. You can't say hi, but period. I don't know. And she said I was abusing her. So I said, says the person saying bad things about a literal child. So I got off that bus, but the teachers tried to get me to get on it, but I said hell no. If she's on there, I'd much rather be dead than be near her. So am I the a-hole? This is tricky. I'd say no. I'd say no because she was obviously very mean to the child, but then also you don't really call an adult guys. I'm sorry, that's my personal opinion. Like if maybe it's your mate, actually you don't call anyone, but like let's keep it real. I like the vibe that you're on. Standing up for another peer is quite nice, especially because it's a child. Like you said, you're trying to stand up for them, but I'd say you're the a-hole. I don't know, I'd say you're the a-hole, but if there was a ranking of a-holism, you'd be like at the very bottom because it's not like extreme, it's not giving like serious a-hole, but you'd be at like the bottom of a-holism. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. Okay guys, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching this video. I think the next am I the a-hole that I'm gonna film, I don't think I'm gonna film it anytime soon because I want to do a vlog again, but the next one I'm gonna film, I'm probably gonna do a South African version just to see if it's like very, because I think there is a South African version, I'm just not sure how popular it is. But like, let me know what your comments are, guys. What do you guys think about some of these situations that people are in? And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Please also hit the like button, turn on your post notifications so you know the next time I drop a new video. And until next time, guys, see ya.